The following video contains content that isn't suitable for the younger demographic. If you fit in the category of under 18, please leave. Otherwise, enjoy this broadcast.
Hello everyone, how are we doing? Good? I hope so. The Discord is open and feel free to join. You can put your fan art there, your just normal art. I do like seeing the art that you guys produce that isn't of me. You got animations are also allowed. There's gaming, there's all sorts of stuff there. So feel free to join. Today, I bring to you So today's suggestion was this guy, Shortskioshik. And it was by this person. So, thank you very much. Now, I won't be shouting out channels very often. I did that because I was feeling in a good mood. If you give me a suggestion, then, you're giving that suggestion because you want me to look at that, not because you want to shout out. But for this one time only, I will do that. Now, that person suggested this channel. And well, let's go over the content. I believe they did have like a little blurb for why they wanted me to do them. I'll see if I can find that. So, this is what this person said. Hi. So there is a YouTuber named on YouTube. They post cringe, weird gacha videos, and the OC looks like a child and is a femboy. And that is something I gathered. There is something else, but we'll get to that when it is applicable. Let's go to the first video.
Sean, you be doing too much.
So, you can see, let's just pause this and see if it goes to anything else. No, it's just a color shift. So, I also believe that their OC looks like a child. The reason is pretty obvious. This is how big they are compared to the other presumable adult humans. And this is a trend that is reoccurring through their entire video catalog. This character is small and short and always dresses, well, not always, but dresses suggestively and whatnot. And everyone around them is absolutely gargantuan. Now, I do think their character is supposed to be underage because there was a video where they were like, they were doing a trend and they're like, the trend doesn't work well because my character is too short, or I'm too short. That's what they said. They said specifically, I'm too short. And here it says 16 plus. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be for, if they're 16 plus or if the content's for 16 plus. I don't know. At first I read it as 16 is in their age, and well, I don't think that's the case. But the description literally says, your little king fox. A little bit weird, especially since they look like a child. It's not like, a small adult looking dude. It's like it looks like a kid. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with it. You're having what looks to be a kid in a situation like this where they're, in a skirt and dancing really suggestively. It's really kind of weird to have, you know what I mean? And this person said, hi, they also once posted a photo of their OC and his boyfriend, and his OC was 14 and his boyfriend was like 17. They were both looking at each other, blushing and suggestive. They said they have a photo. I don't think they ever sent me that photo, but oh well. So they said that his OC was 14. I can't find that, and they didn't provide any screenshots for that, so take that with a grain of salt. But it does kind of check out to what the character looks like. You know what I mean? Very small, short, looking like a very... I don't know what to say. It just looks like a child, and it's really weird to have a character that looks like a child in these circumstances. And it's always only this character. It's never any other character in a sexual situation or a situation like this. It's always this specific character, even though they have different characters. Let's move on. Very weird. The same character from before, bent over with toast in their mouth, shaking their tuchus, I think would be the right word to say here. It's really weird. Again, it's a character that it doesn't matter if it is or isn't a child. the main point is it looks like a child. You know what I mean? Like, that's what lollicoms do. They're like, no. She may look like an 8-year-old, 14, 13-year-old small prepubescent kid, but she's an 8,000-year-old vampire. So it's okay. I'm allowed to goon to this now. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. Even if it's not a child and it's not supposed to be a child, it still looks like a child and can be compared as, and can be described as childlike compared to the other characters we see. I think that's it. But yeah, very, very weird. Again, to have a really weird situation to have a child-looking character in. Really weird situation. Again, here we go. And what seems to be an adult. This person here, awfully short, very childlike. Now, I can't read Russian, and there were a lot of videos where something suggestive happened, or something I believed suggestive happened, but it was all basically hidden behind Russian text, so I can't read Russian. I believe this is Russian, I think. If you love me, let me hear you. Yeah. So, yeah. Again, really weird. I don't know. It seems like in this universe that this person's created, everyone seems to have an attraction or somewhat of a blush whenever they see this character. It's really weird. Again, because, to me, this character looks like a child. To the person who suggested this, the character looks like a child. So, of course, if you think the character doesn't look like a child, please. And if there's like a video in here that I look at that kind of suggests that this character isn't a child, again, I personally think it doesn't matter if it's a child or not. The fact of the matter is it looks like a child and looks to be younger in some sort of way than the other characters. Most specifically, their height. Their height is like half everyone else's. If it was just a small dude, their height wouldn't be, there wouldn't be an awfully huge height difference between every single character. Every other character that this little thing Fox King dude is next to. Oh, yeah, like I was saying, the weirdest part about this video is the fact that, what presumably happens is, the little kid Fox King comes skirting into view, and then this dude starts blushing, the screen goes red, he looks him up and down, and he's like... But yeah, it's awfully weird, I mean, it just feels nefarious. It feels a little bit more impure than what could originally be described. Did she? Is there a ball? Oh, you forgot. I'll ask. Alright,
I'll catch you in a bit, bro.
Goodbye, dude. But yeah, let's move on to the next clip. Now, this person does upload like a crap ton of shorts. I don't know if they still do videos. Their last video or their latest video was a year ago, and it doesn't seem like they've posted since. Here, let me mute this tab. I don't really want to get, banged with music. Yeah, so in 2025, so they probably don't do videos anymore. Again, I don't think this person is weird. You shouldn't go harass this person. You shouldn't harass anyone. If you find the art to be weird, you're allowed to say that though. But if not the art, if you find the videos to be weird or whatnot, please keep it respectful and keep it to the art itself. Don't attack the creator of this. It's weird, but we don't know the situation behind this person. You know what I mean? This could be a kid, and if it's a kid, as I always like to say, I don't believe that making fun of them will make them stop doing this. I mean, they don't do this anymore. Either they've migrated to a different channel, they upload on TikTok or some other platform, but they don't do it here anymore. So let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they've stopped doing this. You know what I mean? Again, I think it's really weird, and I do think they should at least change the format of their videos. It is suggestive gacha life videos, but it's not any different than it wouldn't be any different if they changed the character to actually look like an adult. And there was actually a short I watched where they showed the small boy running away from the police, and then he morphs into like an older looking gentleman. So it's obvious that, at least to me, from everything I've seen, I don't want to just fucking watch this guy's entire catalog of video, but it's pretty obvious to me from what I've seen, and if you want to go do your own research, that's perfectly fine, that this character is supposed to be somewhat younger than everyone else. It's just that the character looks to be a lot younger than everyone else. It almost feels like a jailbait content at that point, you know what I mean? The reason I added this video. You had this, again, OC character dude. So you had the short dude copy this dude in the background. He has like a picture with love hearts, so it's showing that this guy loves this guy. And well, at the end it pans to him and he's shaking with love. He's just having a love surge. Gosh, guys, I had so much love, I had to let it all out in a big love surge. I remember that video. But yeah, it's weird. Again, you have a character that looks like a kid and is fawning for another dude, and then this dude is now shaking with love. Oh my god, he tried to copy me. He tried to copy my looks. It's so cute. You've got him blushing there and all the love hearts. Maybe it could be like a little nervous blush, but the fact that now there's love hearts here as well, it kind of suggests something a bit, deeper, something more yeah, the only way I can really describe it is kind of degenerate in a way, you know what I mean? It just seems so... Like, at face value, you can look at this and think it's not awfully weird. But, like, when you kind of stop to think about it, you have a very short, childlike looking character exist in a universe where all the other characters, presumably adults, seem to have some sort of physical attraction to him. The creator themselves have kind of sexualized them with, like, sort of the femboy aesthetic. It feels a little bit more nefarious and degenerate, as I've said, a little bit wicked and impure. Damn, the vocabulary is off the charts. But let's go on to the last clip.
With another fella? Oh, wow. With another fella? Oh, wow.
Again, here, look, compared to this dude from the last video, he is like genuinely half his size. Like, I don't know how you can look at this character and not think that it's supposed to be portrayed as a younger kid character. You can watch other gacha videos where there's adults and kids, like not in like this sort of setting, but just in general, where there's a kid standing next to an adult. There is an obvious height difference and is usually portrayed like this. Now, I could probably go to my girlfriend who used to do gacha life and whatnot and ask her about this, but I wish not to bother her at this current time. But, you know what I mean? Just kind of off of my own eyes, I can sort of look at this and think this is supposed to be a character portrayed as way younger than this character, who looks young in and of itself. He looks as young as like 20 to 18, something along that ballpark. And then you have a character that looks younger than that. Well, then that falls into like a kid range, which that guy looks like.
With another fella? Oh, wow.
Again, the character, the little fox dude, does something. This character blushes. Then it goes to a drawing of him in the rain, or like a pixel animation. What's this? Oh, shit. But you get the gist. I feel like it's awfully weird. The character is childlike. It's portrayed as childlike. I mean, even in that video, if we want to get a little bit more nuanced, is that the word? Yes, that is the word, nuance. Something that is nuanced features subtle, delicate, or multi-layered distinctions rather than simple black and white characteristics. So if we want to get a little bit nuanced, even in this video, here, let's go back to it. He says, what the hell? Can we... Let's go home, you'll get sick. Sort of that's something like a parental figure, a guardian would say. Of course, if this character was as tall as him, then we can just say they're lovers. But I don't want to say they're lovers because, I mean, look at the apparent difference in characteristics of these characters. It literally looks like, right now, a child and an older brother sort of dynamic going on. So I think it's really weird that this character was portrayed as good looking, or someone lusted after in this little gacha universe they've created. I do only wish the best for this person though, and of course, as always, I wish the best for you guys out there as well. I hope everything goes well with you guys, and Anya say we know, Anya see you later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Anya say ho.